I think this was the first year I really felt the pain of exclusivity as a PlayStation player. During the PS4 era, PlayStation was king. We had so many great exclusives and a constant flow of good games, while Xbox was sitting over there with basically nothing. Yeah, Nintendo had some cool games that I was missing out on, but I never really noticed too much because I was always entertained by the large, high-quality selection of games available on the platform. It was like PS4 was the star quarterback of the high school team, and the other two were little nerds that got bullied. But now, with this generation, things have changed. It feels like Xbox and Nintendo graduated from high school to go on with their lives and become successful, while the PlayStation is still stuck in its hometown trying to relive the glory days of being the starting quarterback. PS5 has like one big exclusive, and it's a remake. 2021 is a year still plagued by the virus where staying home happened a lot. A great time for us gamers, right? Wrong, because for a PlayStation 5 player like me, there were like no games. Looking at the exclusives for PlayStation this year, most of it was remasters, remakes, director's cuts, or just titles I'm not into. The biggest exclusive release was Ratchet & Clank, which I know I should try, but it's just not that appealing to me. Other than that, the only other exclusive I can think of is Returnal, which isn't even really a AAA game. Yes, I like being able to play Control for free, and I enjoyed playing through the one and only Strand type game again, but I really just miss playing something new. Meanwhile at Nintendo, oh, whoa, wow, this looks fun. Oh gosh, I'm feeling a little dreadful. Ah! Nintendo gets two huge releases from the biggest M's in gaming, Metroid and Mario. PlayStation, is it too much to ask for a platformer that isn't Crash Bandicoot? Microsoft decided to take a break last generation and made no games. I think it was because they were saving them for this generation, because wow. Forza Horizon 5, one of the only next-gen games to actually look next-gen. Microsoft Flight Simulator, people like, I guess. Psychonauts 2, a long-awaited sequel that seems to surpass the huge expectations it had. And, probably the biggest of them all, Halo Infinite. Halo 3 was released in 2007, and ever since then, Xbox fans have been forcing themselves to believe that all Halo games after it were still good, as a way to justify buying an Xbox. Well now, in 2021, they finally have a real reason to buy an Xbox again. Finally, an actually good Halo game. And maybe I wouldn't have been so bored with gaming this year if the third-party games hadn't been so abysmal. Other than Resident Evil 8 being relatively good, go see my review if you'd like to hear more, so much of it was just utter garbage. DICE and EA saw all the blowback CD Projekt Red got for releasing an unfinished game and said, hey, I want to do that too, and so we got Battlefield 2042. This Battlefield subverts expectations by having hit detection not work in a first-person shooter. There's some really cool moments that can happen when you fly up a storm in your wingsuit, have a jet narrowly miss your body, land on an objective and take out like 3 enemies, but those moments can't fix the whole experience. Some of the maps are just not great. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to put wall hacks as an operator ability. And one of the worst parts is lack of content. Yes, there's community creation stuff, but couldn't the developers have put in more than basically 2 game modes? Shouldn't there be voice chat? Shouldn't there be something as simple as a scoreboard? I was really looking forward to a new multiplayer game to play with my friends, but unfortunately, in its current state, I don't think this is it. Oh yeah, and hearing this made me throw up.
That's it? I'm ready for round 2.
I am not overconfident. I'm just better than everyone else. That was something, right?
Far Cry 6 was classic Ubisoft, reselling Far Cry 3 for like the 5th time. Only this time, they made it even worse with stupid characters and terrible writing. Call of Duty Vanguard decided to go complete Battlefield 5 with a nonsensical and actually pretty disrespectful rewriting of history for the sake of representation and inclusion. The thing is, no one really cared because I think most people have given up on this dead franchise at this point. So yeah, 2021 wasn't a great year for gaming for me. I pretty much spent most of my time playing older games that were free with the PlayStation Plus or with PlayStation 5. Next year we have 2 big releases for PlayStation, God of War, which of course will be good, and Horizon Forbidden West, which honestly I'm not excited for. This year I finally tried playing Horizon Zero Dawn and I kept trying to give it a chance after chance, but after about like 12 hours I just got so bored and gave up on it. So there's only one PlayStation exclusive I am excited for next year. Guess 2022 might be the time Blitzkrieg 1 finally becomes a PC gamer.